So if you could buy a home computer in 1957, what would it look like? This was my thought on what it might look like. You know, at that time, the only computers that were available were the large cabinet-style mainframes, and they were as big as two refrigerators side by side. Huge things. So I wanted to keep the feel of the cabinet, but shrink it down to something more manageable. And I added colors and shapes and materials from that time period. Try to build something that was more consumer-friendly, say. And this has 60 different lights on it. It has LED, incandescent, neon. These lights are industrial lights from industrial equipment. And this was really just an excuse to use a bunch of lights. I'm going to turn it on here. I have 3 separate circuits. Do the first 2 for you. Now when you want to get serious about your computing, that's when you turn the third one on. Sorry, it makes me laugh when it turns on. You can see it's obviously processing now. I watch too much science fiction. I'm sorry. This is what happens. And the thought occurred to me while I was finishing this that if you had a computer in every home, would you have the internet back then? And I think maybe you would. I think the internet's a function of the number of computers as much as anything else. And how would you connect? So some of you recognize that on top. It's an old set of rabbit ears. I bought that from a guy in Canada. Paid a couple bucks. It was in really bad shape. I tore it apart and restored it back to its original glory. And it kind of made me chuckle, the thought of the web page that won't download, so you have to play with the antennas or turn the knob. If that doesn't work, you get some foil from the kitchen and hang it off your antennas. Because if you're my age, you've done that in your life. But I hope you like this. I hope it made you smile, maybe spurred your imagination a little bit. Turn it on one more time for you. So there you have it. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, I will talk to you again.